What's up guys, it's Manga time once again, here to bring you my review of Naruto 700 plus 10, What Appears in Those Eyes, and the final chapter of the Naruto Gaiden. I know I've been a bit on and off with my Naruto reviews over the last 10 weeks because I just sometimes haven't been able to do them in time, but you know, I wanted to get one in for the final chapter of the Gaiden at least. I did kind of guess last week that the Gaiden might be ending on 10 because they defeated like the main Shin guy. So this really was just a tiny little spin-off. It really wasn't anything special. While I think it was a nice addition to the series, certainly it complemented the series. I don't think it was anything special. Like I said before, I don't think it was anything special. However, the chapter begins with Sarada basically annihilating the entire Shin army in one hit, which is kind of crazy. And though they continue to fight, Naruto suddenly appears with a bunch of Kagabunshins in the background, and this is really cool. Once again, it's just evidence. Honestly, like, maybe this was done on purpose, but, like, I don't really like Sarada. I haven't found her to be an interesting character or, like, a particularly good character. She's been mostly kind of whiny and just a bit annoying. Naruto, on the other hand, has shown awesome growth in this Gaiden, which, like I was just about to say, it might have been the point. As he kind of grabs Shin's weapon, he's like, calm down. And I thought he was talking to Shin at first, but no, the massive Kurama spirit is just behind him. It looks fucking awesome, actually. And I was just like, cool. And I love the way he's talking to Kurama. He's like, you know, calm down, Kurama. It's just like really awesome. He's so different now, which I think is great. Which is why I think the Gaiden complements the series well. And considering it's 10 chapters, you'll be able to fit this into one volume, so that's nice. So yeah, Shin's basically scared shitless, and they seem to basically give up. Which is a little anticlimactic, but, you know, I don't necessarily think Kishimoto was rushing this. I just think he wanted to do it all in this last chapter. So basically, you know, Naruto's like, if you don't do anything worse, neither will we. And Sasuke's like, you know, you're too soft, what are we going to do with these guys? And Naruto basically wants them to be supported as orphan kids in the village, which is kind of cool. Again, him being very respectable Hokage there. And Sasuke not being so respectable. He's like, you know, these guys have some kind of Sharingan, you really want to support them. And, you know, Naruto's like, they're just kids after all. So, yeah, I think it's a really good... I think this whole little mini arc has been good on Naruto's growth. And then, of course, Sakura arrives, and I didn't really like the fact that Sarada didn't question the whole mum thing, necessarily. Like, as far as we're concerned, Sarada hasn't yet been told by Karen, which happens at the end of the chapter, that Sakura is really her mum, I don't think. Unless I'm forgetting last week. But, yeah, so, you know, basically, Sakura's like, you know, I've heard most of the story, you're my child, no doubt about it. But I was expecting Sarada to be like, well, I don't know that for sure, but she just kind of accepts, you know, yeah, we have all these thoughts and memories, it's our feelings that connect us. And then she asks Sasuke if the feelings connect us, and he basically says, oh yeah, they do. And then she's like, well, how do you know that? And he says, because we have you. And it's all very soppy, but it's nice. It's a good way of tying things up at the end here. You know, Sasuke kind of comes through for Sarada in the end, even though he's still a bit of a deadbeat. But basically, we get back to Konoha, and everyone is they're going to take the kids in, by the looks of things. But very strangely, and I'm probably forgetting something about the end of Shippuden, but Kabuto is there, and you know we know that he used to be a bad guy. Although having said that, Orochimaru used to be a bad guy as well. So the thing is, I can't remember what happened to Kabuto. I know he got trapped in the Izanagi, and then I just can't remember what happened after that. So, you know, it's probable that he you know, might have turned good or something. I can't really remember. But, yeah, so it's interesting to see him there and that they've kind of let him back. And they're letting him in charge of all these impressionable, potentially bad guy kids. But, yeah. But anyway, basically, you know, we then get a bit of comic relief with Cho-Cho. I really don't care about this character. Like, Kishimoto has had this character show up all the time, and I just don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Like, this, we didn't need the comic relief, but, you know, whatever. So then we get to see Sasuke hanging out with his family, which is nice, and he then has to leave again straight away, and this time they have a proper goodbye. You know, he actually gives her a hug, and then he does the whole "I'll see you again soon" thing, which is really cool. And Sarada actually understands what that's all about because she did the whole thing with her mum. And this bit's really done well. And then it's funny because Sakura has been made to wait again. So yeah, I honestly think the end of this chapter was done really well. It does show some growth for Sasuke as well, because he leaves with a smile, and he does understand the value of his family. So this does show growth. The chapter pretty much ends then with Boruto showing up in class with Sarada, and they're actually kind of friends, unlike Sasuke and Naruto. But Sarada wants to become Hokage, and then interestingly, Boruto's like, that's ridiculous. And then we get to Karin, and basically it's revealed that Karin delivered Sarada in the hideout, and then basically Suigetsu fucked up, basically. So Sakura is 100% her mum, and this. It definitely seems like, basically, it's almost like Sasuke's little gang are now kind of like godparents in a way, because they're looking after Sarada as well, and they're giving her glasses and stuff like that. It's all very nice. It's all very happy, and I suppose that's probably the only way this series could have ended properly. Sarada's all very smiley and everything, and there's a picture of her whole family now. So it was nice. It was a nice ending, basically. The way the Shins were defeated was pretty anticlimactic, I won't deny. But this series was not about the villains. As in the Gaiden section, it was not about the bad guys. They were literally there just to provide some kind of plot. I think it was the whole Sarada thing was handled well, even if I didn't really care about the character. Like I said, Naruto was the highlight for me of this Gaiden. It was, I haven't really got anything else to say other than the Gaiden was nice. And pretty much that's the end of the Naruto manga, for good now, I think. So, obviously we've got the Boruto movie coming out, and then I believe Kishimoto wants to start on a new series. So I'm going to give this chapter a 3.5 out of 5. Like, it just wasn't very climactic. It was a nice ending, and that's about it, really. That's all I can really say. Sarada got everything she wanted, and the main people who needed to change and learn lessons did, Sasuke and Naruto, so that was nice. Sakura hasn't really changed at all, but then she's always been getting gypped. So that's it for this week's review, guys, of Naruto, and yeah, 3.5 out of 5 I think is fair. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this week's chapter of Naruto. Did you like it? Was it a fitting ending to the Gaiden? And what did you think of the main characters involved? So we're talking Sarada, Sasuke, Naruto, etc. like that. Did you like the way the Shin storyline was handled and ended? Yeah, but let me know in the comments below, guys, and give me a subscribe. I'd super appreciate your support. That'd be really great. Give me a thumbs up, though, and share it with your friends so we can get some more views coming this way. That'd be awesome. But until next time, guys, see you later.